One winner went on to become the biggest cover star for the most popular game in the world, and another one almost ended up in prison. So, I decided to make a video on what happened to the last 10 Golden Boy winners, and wait till you see the tragic incident that happened to the guy from 2022. But first, we're kicking things off with Paul Pogba, who was the winner of the 2013 Golden Boy Award. Pogba was on fire after his 2012-13 season. Juventus won the Serie A title, and with 5 goals he made his mark. Plus, he helped France's under-20 team secure their first ever FIFA Under-20 World Cup. After winning the Golden Boy Award, his career was full of ups and downs. He dominated in Italy and was so good that Manchester United paid a world record fee to bring him back. Even though he had some great moments at United, like that comeback against Man City, his overall time there was a bit of a letdown, with injuries and inconsistent performances. But let's not forget, he was incredible for France in the 2018 World Cup, even scoring in the final. After returning to Juventus from Manchester United, injuries hit hard, and now after a suspension, he's expected to make his comeback in March 2025. But just like Pogba, the next Golden Boy winner will also have a wild ride of a career. Raheem Sterling won the Golden Boy Award after an amazing season with Liverpool in 2013-14, almost helping them win the Premier League. But the next season was full of drama with contract issues, and by 2015 he got his move to Manchester City. That's where his career really took off. He became one of the best players in the Premier League, winning almost everything except the Champions League, which City ended up winning without him. After becoming a City legend, Sterling joined Chelsea in 2022. But things didn't go as smoothly. Chelsea was struggling, and his form dropped. Now he's on loan to Arsenal because the new Chelsea coach didn't want him. Just imagine only one player has played for Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea, and now Arsenal. It's as if he's taking a tour of England's big clubs. Anyway, even if Sterling isn't at his peak right now, we'll always remember his amazing days at City and Liverpool. But this next player might not even be remembered at all after a very bad fall-off. Anthony Martial was once hyped as the next big thing after winning the 2015 Golden Boy Award, and looked set to take the football world by storm after his move to Manchester United for a huge fee. He started well, scoring goals and winning the FA Cup, but things have been rocky ever since. Martial's career has been a mix of highs and lows, with one standout season in 2019-20, but lots of inconsistency and injuries. In his last full season with United, he only managed 2 goals, and one of those wasn't even in the Premier League. He went on loan to Sevilla to revive his career, but that didn't go well either. With just 2 goals and 1 assist last season, United decided it was time to move on. Now Martial's trying to rebuild his career with AEK Athens in Greece, but it's clear he hasn't quite lived up to all the hype. And just like Martial, the next year's Golden Boy also had the world at his feet, but things didn't go as smoothly as he hoped. You see, Renato Sanches was a big deal back in 2016 when he won the Golden Boy Award. He was huge for Benfica, helping them win the league and cup, and he shined for Portugal at the Euros. Everyone wanted him, but Bayern Munich got him for 35 million euros. But things didn't quite go as expected. He didn't get much playing time at Bayern, and he didn't score or assist, which is surprising for a Golden Boy winner. They even loaned him to Swansea, but that didn't work out either. After struggling back at Bayern, he finally scored a Bundesliga goal, but was sold to Lille. At Lille, he had a good season, and even helped them win League One, but injuries slowed him down. After a short injury-hit stint at PSG and a loan to Roma, he's now back on loan to Benfica, where it all started. If he can stay fit, he might still live up to the hype, but it's been a rough ride for him. But unlike Sanchez, the next player is one of those rare Golden Boys who totally lived up to the hype. Kylian exploded onto the scene with Monaco in 2016-17, scoring 28 goals and 13 assists in 46 games, helping them win the league and make it to the Champions League semi-finals. PSG saw his potential and spent a massive 180 million euros to sign him. Definitely worth it. His first season with PSG was great, and then he was incredible at the 2018 World Cup, scoring in the final to help France win. And he's only gotten better ever since. Mbappé became a goal machine for PSG, scoring 256 goals and racking up 108 assists in 308 games, becoming their all-time top scorer and winning a ton of trophies. He even helped France reach another World Cup final, including a hat-trick against Argentina. This year, he joined Real Madrid and already has 7 goals and 1 assist in 10 games. Crazy! It's clear Mbappe is well on his way to becoming one of the all-time greats. But sadly, we can't say the same for the 2018 Golden Boy winner. Matthijs de Ligt was a standout player for Ajax. At just 18, he became their youngest captain and even helped Ajax knock out Real Madrid in the Champions League, an upset no one saw coming. He also scored a crucial goal against Juventus to take Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals, and they won the Dutch league that same season. By that age, de Ligt had already established himself as a top defender and a natural leader. After a couple of brilliant seasons with Ajax, he moved to Juventus for €75 million. While he had some good moments, he didn't quite live up to the next best defender in the world hype. Juventus later sold him to Bayern Munich for €67 million, where he played well but struggled with injuries. Now, at just 24, he's playing for Manchester United. He's still got plenty of time to bounce back and get his career back on track. But the next Golden Boy winner almost ruined his career by doing one of the dumbest things ever. João Felix had a breakout season for Benfica in 2018-19, scoring 20 goals and grabbing 11 assists. This caught the attention of big clubs, and he ended up at Atletico Madrid for a huge fee. Though he had some good moments, Felix struggles to fit into their style, and didn't always see eye to eye with Simeone. After a brief loan at Chelsea where he scored 4 goals, he left Atletico for Barcelona. He did alright there, scoring 7 goals, including a winner against his old club. Okay, I get that celebrating against your old team can be fun, but it's a bit disrespectful, especially when you're still technically part of that club. No surprise that Simeone didn't want him back. Felix is still young and he definitely has the potential to be a star for Portugal, but he needs to find a team where he can play regularly and show what he's really capable of. Maybe he'll finally get his chance at Chelsea and make good use of it, because that's exactly what the 2020 Golden Boy winner did. Erling Haaland had a wild season at RB Salzburg, and Borussia Dortmund was smart to snap him up. In his first season there, he scored a ridiculous 44 goals in 40 games. Just unreal. He won the Golden Boy award, and from there he was unstoppable. Over a couple of seasons at Dortmund, he bagged 86 goals and 23 assists in 89 games, even though injuries slowed him down a bit. That didn't stop him from landing a huge move to Manchester City, where his first season was insane. He finished second in the Ballon d'Or race and won everything: Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League. Haaland shattered records like 25 goals in his first 20 Champions League games and 3 hat-tricks in just 8 Premier League matches. Oh, and he broke the Premier League goal-scoring record too. Now, at just 23, he's already scored 11 goals in 8 games this season. Haaland's totally living up to the hype, and there's so much more to come. Let's just hope injuries don't slow him down like they did to the following year's Golden Boy. Pedri joined Barcelona in 2019 for a bargain, and it's turned out to be one of their smartest moves. In 2021, he was everywhere, playing almost every game, helping Barca win the Spanish Cup and even shining for Spain in the Euros and Olympics. He was so good that Barcelona handed him a new contract with a jaw-dropping €1 billion release clause. But playing so much caught up with him, and injuries slowed him down in the 2021-2022 season. Thankfully, he bounced back in the 2022-23 season, stayed mostly healthy, and showed why he's one of the best young talents around, helping Barca win La Liga and the Spanish Super Cup. Sadly, the injury bug hit him again last season, limiting him to just 34 games with a hamstring injury and other muscle issues. When Pedri's fit though, he's a game changer. If he can stay healthy, he's definitely on track to becoming a superstar. Who also won the 2022 Golden Boy winner. Gavi is a homegrown Barcelona player who made his debut back in 2021. He quickly became a regular starter and even scored his first goal against Elche. In his first season, he played in 48 matches, and Barca was so impressed that they gave him a new contract until 2026. He even took over his coach's old number, the famous number 6, And if that wasn't enough, he won the Golden Boy Award in 2022. Then in 2022-23, he had an even better season. He helped Barca win La Liga and the Spanish Super Cup, and he was basically playing every game. But unfortunately, he tore his ACL while playing for Spain, which meant he missed the rest of the season and the Euros. It was a big loss for both Barcelona and Spain, but Spain still managed to win the Euros. If Gavi can come back strong this season, Barcelona will have a true gem on their hands. And that brings us to the latest winner of the Golden Boy trophy. Jude Bellingham is one of football's most exciting young talents. He made a name for himself at Borussia Dortmund, racking up 14 goals and 7 assists in 42 games, even winning the Bundesliga Player of the Season award. At the 2022 World Cup, he became England's second youngest scorer, helping them reach the quarter-finals. With many clubs after him, Bellingham chose Real Madrid in a big €103 million move, becoming the 6th Englishman to join the club. His first season there was incredible. Despite being a midfielder, he led the team in goals with 23 and added 11 assists in just 39 games. He also broke several records, including scoring in his first 4 matches for Madrid. By the end of the season, he'd won La Liga Player of the Year, the Copa Trophy, and the Golden Boy Award. At just 20, he's already one of the best. And who knows, he might just win the Ballon d'Or someday. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and hit the subscribe button for more content like this.